It's not your fault if you're struggling in life, and I'll tell you why. You know, I am myself a survivor of multiple childhood traumas, so I've been through a lot of struggle in my life. I've been through many years of darkness, where I had to face my past and move forward in life, heal. So I know how it's like to feel depressed, anxious, scared, worried, or having emotional pain or post-traumatic stress, or a difficulty in relationships. I know this, and I can tell you from my experience, after having healed so much of it, that if you're struggling, it's not your fault. And I know that when we have traumas or a difficult past, we tend to think that it's our fault. We tend to think that there's something about us that we don't do well. We tend to think that there's something that we do wrong, that we're making mistakes, that we're not doing this or that enough, or we're not being enough, whether it's courageous enough or resilient enough. And let me prove to you that it's not your fault. Let me explain to you. Let's say, I'll give you a very easy example. Let's say you're a kid of 4 years old and you go to your mom and want to talk to her. And that day, when you want to talk to her, she ignores you because she's doing something else, or she's triggered or whatever. You feel rejected. You feel like you can't express yourself. And what develops out of that is a pattern of being shy socially, being scared of sharing what's in you, right? So is it your fault that you became shy? Is it your fault that your mom was not able to take care of you, witness you? No, it's not. So when you understand the development of your psyche, of who you are, you can realize it's not your fault. However, when you live in your narratives, when you live in your stories about reality, you are not discovering that it's not your fault. You're reinforcing this. So that's why making the way back to where it's coming from will help you see more clearly. If you are sexually abused and you're not able to have a healthy sexuality, is it your fault? Really? So this is where it's important to reconnect the dots between the past and the present, and stop being stuck in judgment and putting pressure on yourself. It's not your fault because the reason why you're struggling right now is because of what happened to you, not because of your personality or the way you're handling things. The reason why you're handling things in such a difficult way is because of what happened to you. And it's important sometimes to acknowledge this. And I know that most of my clients struggle with this, and I'm trying to lead them so that they can understand that it's not their fault, but it takes time. But if only you would be just more kind with yourself, and you would acknowledge that who you are right now is because of who you used to be as a child and what happened to you. It's not because of bad decisions or because you're not good enough. It's just common sense. If you go through a car accident and it impacts your legs, it's going to be difficult to walk. It's not because you're not good enough. If you go through trauma and you struggle socially, it's not surprising. It's not because you're not good enough. It's because you didn't have the possibility to develop your social skills. That's all. Can you see this for yourself? Can you have this understanding? Because when we're looping in our head, in all these stories, that it's our fault, we're not contributing to our own growth. You understand? We're not contributing to our own expansion, but we're contributing to our downfall. Some people will tell you that, oh, it's in your head, or you're not doing enough, you could do more things about that, or go find a job, or go talk to your friends. That's not how it works, and we all know it. When you lie on your bed and you can't move out of your bed, it's not just in your head. Your whole body mind is traumatized. You're not able to perceive safety in the fact of doing things in the world, or making change. You're just not able to. So it's not your fault. And if you see some friends and you think that this is going to heal you, I'm sorry, but it won't. It won't heal you. People in the society tend to highly confuse coping skills with healing skills. And this is completely different. Seeing some friends in order to feel less sad is a coping skill. It helps you cope in the moment. Watching TV helps you cope in the moment. Sleeping helps you cope in the moment. But it doesn't help you transform. Okay? Unless your friends are very conscious and they're able to help you, but most of the time it's not the case. So when it comes to healing skills, it's a completely different thing. Healing skills is about how you're making room for your emotions instead of judging them. That's a healing skill. It's how you train yourself to do what you know you need to do, like setting boundaries. That's a healing skill. To keep trying, to keep improving, but not improving to be good enough, improving to make your life more healthy. Okay? Meditating, practicing yoga, meditation is a healing skill. Learning to take a step back and observe your patterns and question your limiting beliefs is a healing skill. So these things will make you move forward. If you're struggling, it's not your fault. However, it's your responsibility. Nobody will help you change that. Literally nobody. Unless you change and you learn to live a new life. So it's you who has to take yourself out of your own mess. Nobody can do it for you. You can be guided for sure, but nobody can do the change for you. Okay? So be responsible, but don't be hard on yourself. And don't be a victim of yourself. One step at a time. That's the way to recover. That's how I recovered from CPTSD. So that being said, I wish you good luck. And I'll see you soon. Bye.